Good morning student. I welcome you to my class, and today children I am going to teach you present perfect tense. I have already taught you in my video classes simple present tense, present continuous tense, and today we are going to do the third part of the present continuous tense, that is present perfect tense. But before that I would like to revise you what is a tense. So children, what is a tense? The form of the verb which shows the time of an action and its degree of completeness is tense. So what is a tense? The form of verb. What is a tense? The form of verb which shows the time of an action and degree of completeness of an action. Okay, so the form of verb which shows the time of an action and degree of completeness of action is, children, tense. Form of the time of an action is, children, we mention the time of an action by telling which tense is tense. If the work is done now, then it is present time action. If the work has been done, it is completed, it is past time action. And if the work will be happening in the future, that is future time action. Similarly, we mention the degree of completeness of an action by the following manner. In indefinite tense, when the degree of completeness is not definite, that means any action is done, like I teach. I teach, simply I am telling I teach, but we don't know whether that was completed, my teaching was completed or not, or it is still continuing. Continuous tense. In continuous tense, the work will be completed at the time, the work will be continuing at the time of speaking. Similarly, perfect, when the action is completed or it has completed a few minutes before, or it will be completed after few times, that is perfect tense. Perfect continuous, when the action has started in the past but is still in progress. When the action has started in the past but is still in progress, that is perfect continuous. So children, we have done present indefinite tense. Present indefinite tense is used in the habitual action, to express general truth, to introduce quotation. For the commentary, we are using present tense. I've already discussed the sentence structure of the present, simple present tense. Then children, we have also done present continuous tense or present progressive tense. So we use this tense to express present progressive tense or present continuous tense. That means the action that is going on at the time of speaking, like I am teaching, my teaching is still continuing. So this is the example of a present continuous tense. It is not completed, it is still going on now at the time of speaking. An action that not be happening at the time of speaking but happening around the time of speaking, that will also come in present continuous tense. Like I am learning dancing. Right now I am not dancing, but maybe in the evening or maybe in the weekend I am learning to dance. So then it will be in the present continuous tense. Now children, today we are going to do the third tense, that is present perfect tense. uses. So I will be telling you about the uses of present perfect tense and then the sentence is structure. A recently completed action when time is not given. Remember children, a recently completed action when time is not given. A recently completed action when time is not given. Okay, like John has finished his homework. Okay, John has completed his homework. So here children, this is a recently completed action. That means an action which has happened. Okay, so in perfect tense children we have to see three things. Whether first of all we have to see that the action was completed. Second thing we have to see, the action was completed at the time of speak. The action is going to complete. The action is going to complete. Okay. So in present perfect tense what you are going to see? The action which is completed. But remember, when the time is not given. If the time is given and if the action is completed, then it will be simple past tense. This is the clue. In simple past tense also the action is completed. In present perfect tense also the action is completed. But in simple past tense, how you will be identifying simple past tense? What will happen? In simple past tense student, you will be given time. Okay, the time will be given in simple past tense. So in this way you can identify your tenses. In present perfect tense, the action is completed but time is not given. Okay, so or the action which has already completed before some time but the time is not mentioned there, or an action that is going to be completed after some time, then also it is the case of present perfect tense. Like Sita has finished her work. Has finished, that means either she has completed a few minutes ago, or few second ago, a few minutes ago, or few hours ago, but she has completed her work. Perfect, it is the example of perfect. Then Sita has completed her work, or Sita is going to complete her work after some time, then also it is the case of present perfect tense. Now, so children, you have to note this thing. When present perfect tense is mentioned with the time, when present perfect tense is mentioned with time, then that will be the case of simple past tense. Then that will be the case of simple past tense. Okay. Then children, a past experience. Present perfect tense is also mentioned when a past experience is there, especially with once, twice, before and ever. A past experience. Okay, a past experience, like I have seen the Taj, I have seen the Qutub Minar. Have you ever visited Lucknow? So if ever is there, or if once is there, then we can. Okay. Now the third is an action that includes, and some word is there in the action, like already, just, okay, as, so far, as yet, recently, just now. If this word will be there, then that will be the children, that tense will be in present perfect tense. Okay, like I haven't seen him so far. So here so far is the word. I haven't seen him so far, or he has just left. Just because the word just is here, so this is the case of present perfect tense. Okay, so we have done present perfect tense also excuses. Now children, we will be doing the sentence structure of present perfect tense. So sentence structure, so first is positive, and here okay, subject plus has or have plus third form the verb plus object. Okay, now children, with the third person, in third person children, uh, with singular we use has, but with other in plural we use have. Okay, so this you have to see. So children, in positive sentence, children, has is used, you can write it note, has is used with third person singular. Okay, and for example, he has left for Mumbai. He has left for Mumbai. She has completed her work. Okay. So now with negative sentences, so this is positive, formula for positive, subject plus has plus have plus V3 plus object. Has, remember student, has is used with third person singular. If you want, you can note it down. And have is used with first person, second person, and third person plural. Okay. Now with negative sentence. With the negative. Subject plus have or has plus not plus V3 plus object. So this is the negative sentences. Okay, like I have not taken bath. She has not gone to see movie. Okay, I have not taken bath. She has not gone to see movie. So student, you can see. Okay, so in present perfect, children, what is the formula for positive sentence? Subject plus have, has plus third form of the verb. Now you have to see this thing. This is the only sentence, this is the only tense where we use third form of the verb. Okay, so in this tense we use third form of the verb. We use third form of verb in all the perfect tenses, whether it is the present perfect tense or past perfect tense, okay, and future perfect tense. At the same time, children, I think you also know we use the third form of the verb in the passive voice. Okay, so these are the uses of the third form of the verb. In other tenses we use the first form of the verb or the second form of the verb, but in present perfect tense we uses third form of the verb. So in simple present tense we always, not only in simple present tense but in other tenses also we uses third form of the verb. So you have to remember this thing. Now we will come to the interrogative sentence. As I told you, in interrogative sentence, children, the sentence structure change. It always start with auxiliary verb. Okay, so it always start with auxiliary verb. So now you can write this note. Has is used with third form of singular and have is used with the first person, second person and third person plural number. So you can write, because this is very important. In all the sentence structure you will need this formula, that when have is used and when has is used. So now example, has Ravi, is subject, completed his project. Okay, you can see, has Ravi completed his project. Okay, has Ravi completed his project. So children, you can see here I am using has. Ravi is the third person singular, that's why I have used has here. Third form of the verb is completed, and his project is object here. Okay, now second example, have you gone to the market? Okay, so this is second example, have you gone to the market? Okay, so this is the second example. So children, it is used when a recently completed action when the time is not given. Okay, so this tense is used like that only. So once again children, I will be telling you about the use of the present perfect tense. We use this present perfect tense to talk about completed action. He has sung in many countries. I have won praise for my research work. Okay, and children, okay, then we use since and for to refer to an action that begins in the past and is still going on at the point of speaking. And children, sometimes we use the word like already and just with present perfect tense to show completed action. We use yet to show that an action is expected to happen but has not taken place at the point of speaking. I have already completed the assignment. They have left just now. Okay, then we use never and ever with the present perfect tense to a time frame that begin in past and continues in the present. I've never gone to the aquarium. So ever and never is used at the action which has completed, the action which has with that time frame that begin in the past and continues in the present. Have you ever been to a dance performance? So the above word already, just, ever, never are not used with simple past tense. Remember, already, just, ever, never are not used with simple past tense. It is always used with present perfect tense. So with this children, I have completed present perfect tense. Okay, so we have done three tenses till now. Simple present tense, that is also known as present indefinite. Then we have used present continuous tense, and just now we have, see, just now I am using the word just now we have completed, that work is over. So this is a good example of present perfect tense. I have just completed present perfect tense. Okay, so now you understand the present perfect tense is used when it is completed at the time of speaking. We use word like just, ever, already. Okay, all this word we use. So children, now I will be telling about present perfect continuous tense. Okay, so what is the uses of present continuous tense? An action that has started in the past and is still on and is still going on. Like John has been living in India for 12 years. Okay, so This is the uses that an action which has started in the past and is still on. Generally children we use for and children we use for, and we use uh, since is used for point of time, that is exact time, and for is used for children period of time. Now I would like to tell about the sentence structure or present perfect tense. Positive sentence, subject plus have or has, been, okay, for example, she has been living in this city for 20 years. Okay, so she has been living. Now with negative sentences, subject plus have or has, plus not, plus been, for example, they have not been living here since 1995. They have not been living here since 1995. So this is the example of student um, negative sentence. And now I am going to tell you the example of interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence. Okay. Have plus has. Okay, then has Ravi been sleeping since 7 o'clock? Okay. So children, this is the example of the negative sentence. So with this children, I have completed all the present tenses. We have done simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, and right now I've done present perfect continuous tense. With this, I completed my video here. Thank you and have a nice day ahead. Bye bye.